Former UN Secretary General Kofi Annan has bemoaned the tendency of African leaders to hold on to power after their constitutional mandate has expired. Mr. Annan said the problem has been created partly because African leaders do not understand the principle of service as a part of leadership. Speaking at a lecture organized by the Infantspe Old Boys Association MOBA, which was dubbed an afternoon with Kofi Annan, he emphasized that development can only be a collective effort and not a one-man show.
Africa needs courageous, persistent, and compassionate leaders who will tap into the continent's vitality to create a better future. We need true democratic leaders who understand that they are at the service of the citizens and not the other way around. Leadership is service. Leaders must understand that they hold power in trust of the people, and it can also be taken away. Unfortunately, Africa has had too few enlightened leaders of this kind. Part of the problem is that many countries have for too long invested too much power and hope in strong presidents. Others have been misled by leaders who use this argument to prolong their stay in office, often indefinitely. A leader must listen. He must listen to what is said, and above all, to what is not said. A good leader must also be a good follower. And let me also add that when leaders fail to lead, the people will lead and make them follow.
Plastic surgery, breast and butt implants, manicure, and other forms of beauty therapy are known to have side effects. Many people, however, have little or no idea the damage a hairstyle can cause to the eye. Love FM's Ralphina Osai O'Connor reports and explores the subject against the background of a craze for foreign hair among Ghanaian women.
From the bangs, afro fringes, and down cuts, women dare into all manner of adventure to have their hair shaped the way they wish to look. Hairstyles fashioned, especially from dangling hair, cover the eye and impede the sight of those who wear them. 23-year-old university student Charlotte Esidazi is at Organic Hair and Beauty Parlor in Kumasi to fix her hair she found on social media. The floppy hairstyle had caught her attention while she browsed through pictures on Instagram.
And the person was Mercy Johnson. So I saw it and I decided to bring it to my hairstylist for her to also look at it and do the same thing for me. So that's how come I found this hair.
So does it affect you in any way?
Yes. Sometimes when you want to bend down, you kind of have it on your face, have my hair on my face. So that's the only thing that affects my movement. Maybe I want to move around and then the wind will blow it, and then it will cover my eye. I have to be forcing it back.
Efia Konedu is hairstylist at Organic Hair and Beauty Parlor. Her clients prefer dangling hairstyle despite seeming obstructions and discomfort for which they have to adjust the position, especially over their eyes.
Fixing it there and long hair.
The young ones prefer the long hair when fixing. According to them, it makes them look beautiful, but the older ones always prefer the short hairstyle. We've all heard about the side effects of bleaching, but did you also know that the hairstyles we do can pose threats to our eyes? Well, research has proven that dangling hair can pose threats to our eyes. Will you risk your vision for a hairstyle? Medical experts are concerned about the effects of loosely hanging hair over the eyes, besides the heat in the hairdryer. Dr. Kweku Bonsu is an optometrist.
Every chemical has its side effects, and normally they cause irritations of your eye, especially the cornea, what we normally refer to as the black part. Now, that's what we see when we look at your eye. We see the black part, so we say it's black. It's not really black. It's the front part is what we call the cornea. And various chemicals, when they affect the cornea, they can scrape off the cornea. I'm talking as basic as I can. They can scrape off the cornea and cause certain irritations. These irritations can damage the eye and further lead to more complications. Now, there are other things too. You know what we call the dangling hair. When women go to perm their hair, they leave some like that. Like when we were small, we used to call it akatawan, that thing. When there's a research on it that shows that when children, you do that to children a lot, it can lead to what we call amblyopia or lazy eye. When you stay in a dryer for a long time, it can affect your eye. It will make your eye dry, it will lead to burning sensations, and a whole lot. To everybody listening, don't go to a pharmacy and go and prescribe yourself any medicine. Come straight to the clinic, especially when it has to do with that.
Reporting for Joy News, Ralphina Osayakono.
We'll take a quick breather. When we come back, we have more news. Stay tuned in.